First and foremost, American auto workers face immediate uncertainty. Plants in Michigan, Ohio, Kentucky, and Tennessee that rely on parts from Canada and Mexico are vulnerable. If CUSMA collapses or gets renegotiated unfavorably, automakers will need to restructure their entire supply chains, a process that takes years and billions of dollars in investment. During that transition, plants close, workers get laid off, and communities suffer. Beyond direct auto jobs, consider the ripple effects. For every automotive manufacturing job, economists estimate 7 out of 10 additional jobs exist in the surrounding economy. Parts suppliers, logistics companies, restaurants, retail stores. We're talking about entire communities built around automotive manufacturing that could see devastating economic impacts. And remember that $1,500 per household tax increase? That's not a one-time hit. If Trump follows through and CUSMA falls apart, Americans will pay higher prices for new vehicles indefinitely. The average new car price in America is already over $48,000. Add thousands more due to tariff costs and domestic sourcing requirements, and vehicle ownership becomes unaffordable for millions of middle-class families. Think about the small machine shop in Windsor, Ontario that makes specialized components for Detroit automakers, or the logistics company in Laredo, Texas that moves automotive parts between Mexico and US assembly plants. These businesses operate on thin margins and have zero ability to absorb a 25% tariff increase. According to industry analysts, thousands of small and medium-sized suppliers across North America face potential bankruptcy if CUSMA collapses. These aren't abstract numbers. These are family-owned businesses that have operated for generations, employing real people with mortgages and families to support. Take the example of a mid-sized stamping plant in Ontario that produces door panels for GM and Ford vehicles. This plant employs 200 workers and generates $30 million in annual revenue. If tariffs make their products uncompetitive, that plant doesn't gradually scale back. It shuts down completely. Those 200 workers don't find equivalent jobs in their community because automotive manufacturing is the only major employer. This same story repeats hundreds of times across Ontario, Michigan, and Mexican border states. Ford, GM, and Stellantis have invested tens of billions of dollars building integrated North American manufacturing networks under the assumption that CUSMA would remain stable. Ford's CEO explicitly stated that the trade deal is critical for the industry. If Trump forces a renegotiation or lets CUSMA lapse, these companies face impossible choices: absorb massive cost increases and watch their stock prices crater, or restructure their entire production footprint at astronomical expense. General Motors has already signaled that major restructuring could be necessary. Stock prices for all three Detroit automakers have shown volatility since Trump's latest comments, with investors uncertain about the future regulatory environment.